Let's do it. Let's get this live underway. See if we can find some new people out here in the world. Bring in some positivity. Let's see. First over the first after midnight stream ever. Let's see how this goes. See if we run into some trolls. Maybe we run into some people that are gonna be cool. There's the notifications. They've gone out. They have gone out. Now let's see who clicks. Who comes on in here and double taps the screen. Got one here. Is that the wife? Is that the wife? Blind Straight's up. What's up, Blind Straight? I figured we do a late night. We'll see what this late night streaming is all about. Everybody's always doing some late night streams. Kids are up late. Can't get them to go to sleep. You said it's Fish Focus Outdoors. You're up too, I see. I said, why not? Let's get in here and you got a job tonight, bro. I don't know if you're in here for a minute or what, but if you are, let me know so I can make you a moderator. So if we get any trolls in here, you can kick them out. But what's up, YouTube? What's the day looking like for you? Well, how's everybody's night going? Late night, afternoon. Blizzard. Yeah, I've been paying attention to them storms too, man, because they're moving here to PA, and we're gonna get a mix of both. It's gonna be a lot of wind. It's gonna be some rain here and there, and then we're gonna get some snow for the next couple days after tomorrow night. And I feel like we're gonna wake up in the morning or something with no power. You're at the laundromat at this hour, brother? I guess this is a good hour to do some laundry. It's nostalgic. I've done it this late before. Yeah, we just sitting here. I got some baits and stuff in my tackle box. I was like, I got my whole tackle box set up. I was like, if I got some people in here that want to see some stuff, they want to see some baits, they want to see some product, they want to check out my reels, my rods. I got it all here. Got it all here. Hi, Snowflake. How's it going, big boy? How are you doing? No, we're just here messing off tonight, man. Yo, what up, Root MTZ? I'm glad you've checked out my page, man. I'm just over here showing off some stuff. I know people are up late in other countries and stuff, and up early in other countries, I should say. And it's just like, let's see what this after midnight stream's all about. So if you guys could smash that like button, and if you guys want to see anything, let me know. Yeah, Fish Focus Outdoors, that'll flex. That'll flex. You'll see people, like 5-6 people in here. You'll see a couple people in here. Sometimes it drops down to none, but that happens. But if y'all wouldn't mind, smash the like button. If you like fishing content, come holler at me. If you guys want to see something live while we're just sitting here, let me know. I'll pull something out. Name a bait. As fishermen or anybody that knows about some fishing, name a bait and I'll pull it out. Worldwide, what up, homie? What's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going? How's your night, bro? Trying this late night stream. Usually I'm up in the morning. The magic sauce. What? You talking about the power bait? You talking about the power bait? You want me to show power bait off? Why would you want me to show power bait off? You wanna see this massive Optic 60 reel right here? You know, big old optics. I like this, dude. I can't wait to get a rod put on this thing, man. It's gonna be awesome. Get me a nice catfish rod and get it rocking. For those of y'all that are just coming in, I appreciate it. If you're new here, don't be shy to smash a comment down there and let us know where you're from, what you're supporting, and if you do any fishing yourself. That's what I'm saying. I need a big rod, man. I need a big rod for that reel. It's already got braid on it. It's probably got like 30-pound braid on there. Worldwide, he said, hell yeah, nice. Yeah, dude, I do a lot of catch and cook videos. Do a lot of fishing here in my state of Pennsylvania. So, where you guys from? Where you guys from? Worldwide. The magic stick. Eddie, where you at? Where you from, man? Where you guys from? Drop it in the comments. I'm trying to see where everybody's from in here. Youngstown, Ohio, Florida. T-bone steaks. You guys have soap, bro? We got plenty of soap. Would you like to eat some? Probably not. Colorado. Let's see who else we can get in here. Come on, let's see if we can get around the world. I want to see some different countries. Manchester, England. That's new. Got some people in here from England. Be sure to smash the like button, man. If you like fishing content, come check my page out. Do a lot of fishing content. Catch and cooks. A lot of people believe in that catch and release. I like the catch and release in that grease. Something to taste nice on the dinner's plate. I see the one heart flutter. That's got to be from you, Fish Focus. Yeah, but we're smoking my pack of Newports. Yo, from the Nico live other night. Yeah, I remember Nico. I remember T-Bone. I remember you, man. Actually, I think I came over and checked your page out. Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. You're awesome. I love your support. Love the positivity you bring to the pages. That's all I've been trying to do, man. Is spread love, peace, and I'm a moderator for a few other pages, so I just, try to do the same thing. I'm just starting getting things going, so doing my best to get as many subscribers going before opening trout season coming in April 4th, 8 a.m., which is a really exciting day for me. Fish Focus Outdoors over there doing his laundry. But yeah. Fish Focus. Somerset. Oh, you're asking? For sure, I'll peep the page. I'll sub up. Right on, bro. I'll peep yours as well. Everybody go check out Worldwide. That's all we do around here, man. Share each other's love. Go check each other's pages out. It's the best thing to do. Somerset, England. Is that where you're at, T-Bone? That's funny. RayRay, buddy. At it late. I was wanting to see what it was about, Catfish. I really was. Everybody's like, late nights are all about the trolls. Late nights all about the trolls. I'm like, well, how about we go see about it? See if we can get some new subs. Maybe we'll find some people. I'm over here showing off some baits, man. I'm over showing off some baits. Matter of fact, how about we go ahead and show yours off? Should we do that? Let's show Catfish jigs off since he's in here tonight. These jigs are coming from Catfish Terry himself. I hope you're feeling better, man. I know it's only a couple days in from that fall, man, and man, when I seen that, I felt so terrible for you, man. And then to hear you say that people walked past you, that broke my heart. That broke my heart, man. All right, these are going to be some trout jigs this year, guys. These are going to be some trout jigs. I can't wait to throw them off, and I plan on putting a couple of these to a video dedicated just for. Yeah, line hurting. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Check that little guy out. Very small, but these guys are going to work great in the trout stream here in PA. I know it. Especially this little guy, Catfish. We're going to have to talk to a little bit too, man. I want to get some gold head ones like this, but with a pink tail. I don't know if you got pink tails, but I know the trout will go crazy thinking that's a worm. But this one right here, I know it's going to get into the crappie, possibly even the trout. I'm excited. These guys are awesome, man. And if you guys want any of these, come join that man's live. He's over there usually for coffee lives. He ties jigs every single time. Not this time, the last, I think today, actually, this past day. He had, if you guys go check out his videos and check out his page, you'll see what happened, man. It's pretty rough, but, hopefully he recovers. He's got some fish to get on, man. He's got some fish to get on. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, Blind. I cracked some ribs wrestling with my brother when he moved down here not too long ago. He was recovering and he pulled the knife on me and it got bad, and kind of like squaz his head in my rib cage, and then I fell on him and his skull like cracked 2 of my ribs. I couldn't breathe right. My breathing wasn't right for about 6 weeks. But if you're new in here, you guys are in here hanging out, I see the 7. I know you're quiet. Double tap this screen right here for me. Go ahead and just come check us out, man. Catch some awesome fish. Do some awesome things over here. I got some bait companies that I'll do stuff for too. Other bait companies other than catfish. I got Rip and Lip Lures. I got Kiefer's Tackle Works. I got quite a few people that I've done some work for bait wise. I was on holiday. A damn coconut hit me on the head. I was a different person. Is that a true story, T-Bone? Hey, you have a great night, Catfish. Thank you for joining in once again, man. You're the best. Hope to see you tomorrow, man. Everybody tell Catfish good night. No, man, I think everybody's in here has done told me where everybody's from. I already know where Catfish is from. But if you haven't already, drop where you're from. I see there's people jumping in left and right. Fish Focus, you still in this thing, bub? Love you too, man. We're going to show off some jigs and baits anyway. This right here I'm going to try out for trout this year. It's more of a trolling bait, to be honest, if I'm not mistaken. And then this guy, Fish Focus, I'm going to be trying some early morning and late night top water. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get that out there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, man, you guys got some of the best trout fishing out there, T-Bone. I know that for a fact. Some of the greatest trout fishing there is out in England. Over here showing them off, boys. Over here showing them off. Smash that like button. This right here is going to be probably for bass. I know that pike will probably hit that too. Maybe even a tiger muskie if it was a little bigger. Browns. The wilds are awesome. I actually got some videos of some wild browns here in Pennsylvania. I go out and chase them out deep in these mountains, man. But I also like my natives. I got a few videos of catching natives as well and a wild in that one video. My videos, I've worked on getting them a lot shorter than they used to be. They used to be kind of long, but other than that, man, trout. That's all I catch anymore, honestly. We have stock lakes for rainbows and browns. A couple wilds are the best. They are. We have the same. Here in Pennsylvania, we stock over 5 million fish a year in this state alone. In the creeks, streams, like rivers, and lakes. Gotta be on it. Are you a Christian? You know, I've been to multiple churches. I can't say that I'm not a Christian because most of the churches I went to was Baptist and Christian, which I don't know. Is Baptist and Christian the same thing? There is no God. I don't know, man. He sure did give us fish, man. He sure did give us fish. That man upstairs gave us something fun to go have to eat and to go catch. Huh. I mean, do you believe in Jesus? Yeah, I believe in Jesus Christ. I mean, how do I put it, man? I believe there's a higher power of God. You know, the story of Jesus Christ has been altered so many times throughout millennia. It's impossible to know the exact thing that happened or details to everything. The scriptures have been messed with and toyed with forever, if you ask me. There's never been really one book that's just stayed like, and it never changed. You know what I mean? There's always been, oh well, we need to alter it this way and that way so people can understand. No, if people are going to want to understand it, they should have left it alone, and they didn't. And that's honestly the issue. It's all whispers, whispery winds in the wind. Don't get me going on that, dude. I've seen about 15 to 20 of them freaking people tonight, dude. How's it going tonight, guys? Up close to the camera, speaking to you guys like this. I can't do it. He said, I wrote on your heart. Thank you, Blonde. Yeah, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe there's a higher power. You know, something put us here. Literally, we didn't create ourselves, and if we did, then we're kind of stupid because we done forgot how we made it. Because we're still trying to figure that out now. You know, we're growing cells and people and food. Like our chicken is no longer chicken. Our chicken is just freaking pretty much chemical lab tests that are just being overgrown and populated for us to just keep eating. And it's the same with cows or deer. Here in the States, we stock our deer, we stock our pheasants, we stock our everything. It's not just fish. And if they didn't do that, then yeah, everything would die off. Another planet, if they seen us, we're all aliens. We are, technically. I mean, in America especially, because if we want to be technical, the natives were here first, and we invaded, and pretty much was like, we're going to take your women and your food. That's my opinion about the U.S. I don't like the U.S. It's my country. The ones that fought for our country in the past, them are the ones that I support. The ones right now, the government right now, dog shit. No, that's not correct. What's not correct? We are the evolved hunters. I thought it was like 1720 something that we came here. It says, I mean, like, do you believe that if you follow Christ, you will go to heaven, like John 3:16? I also think if you give me a beer, I say hell yeah. That's a John 3:16 that I know, boy. Stone Cold Steve Austin, son. White men and natives were friends. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. They were never friends. They were never friends. They were only in trades. That's what it was. We as white people knew what the Indians had here on this land, and we wanted some of it. And we were like, oh, we'll give you some of this for some of this. And it eventually got too far into trade markets, and I feel like the Indians wasn't able to give. And we were like, oh, well, you owe it to us. So if you can't give us that, you're going to give us something else, and then something else, and then something else. The government's been a big bully. Be real, you mess with Trump. No, don't mess with no president right now. None in the past 15 years, ever since the towers have been smashed. Every president should not have been president. There shouldn't even be an election each freaking year. Go to other countries. England, y'all have one leader usually for their entire life. It don't just flip every 4 to 5 years. That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. He said, you don't read true history, my friend. Well, whatever you say. I look at it like this, man. I don't stick to the TV screens, nor do I pay attention to anything else. When it's at my doorstep, and they're causing issues with me, and I got the right to pull my rifle, that's when it'll come down to it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, all I care about is me, my kids, and my family. I could care less what happens with the government. It's been corrupted for many, 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 many years. England is finished. What do you mean by finished? Finished in a good way or finished in a bad way? It says, bro, he dead ass might take U.S. over Canada. What do you mean? Bad way, bro. Bad way about what? Oh, bad way of England. Yeah, man. Ever since the Queen kind of just like, and my wife loves your guys' stuff over there with your guys' family and stuff like that. But when she passed, it was just like things went chaotic over there. It's like very bad. We got 4 in the chat. Who would be? Drop a comment. We've been invaded from inside. What do you mean? Y'all are seriously like right now under attack over in England? I've always thought there's been some funny shit going on over there. You know? That's crazy, bro. If you're just joining in, smash the like button. Drop a comment. Where you from? Not racist. Not racist. Yeah, they were flying in for a second. We was getting people in here left and right. Left and right. Now they're dropping like flies. What do you do? What do you do? So we got open borders. Yeah, sounds like about what fucking Joe Biden did here. This dumbass. That's why I said I can't stand either side. I don't like Trump either. Yeah, the Spanish was here before, between natives and whites till 17 plus Spanish were here before white men. Yeah, that's where natives come from, is down there. Allison, how's it going, girl? Glad to see you in here. Sleeper Joe. We need Trump. No, we don't. No, we don't. We need peace, bro. We need peace. I know over there in the Middle East, they ain't wanting to drop it unless we drop it, but let's just be real, you know. None of that shit's ever going to stop. It's on Holy Land. And if any of y'all read the Bible, they say that shit like that, when it happens, it's not good. When it's on holy lands. They just come across the Bering Strait. Why are we talking about all this, guys? Why are we talking about it? No, UK needs him. No, the UK needs him. Huh? There's a lot of things people need in this world, man. I couldn't sleep because I needed to see you. I figured to jump on here late to see if I could find me any new people, any new trolls, you know? I've always heard that the late night streams are where the trolls are at. Now we got a blue boy in here. If anybody acting up now, I get taken out. Both political sides are trash. Thank you, Allison. Let's just leave it at that. What are you guys doing? What's everybody else doing? Allison, how's your night? Crisis, how's your night? Trolls need bridges. They do. They do. They hang out under them for a while sometimes, and then they show themselves. You understand what I'm talking about, Crisis. They show themselves and then they just don't stop showing themselves. For some reason, they just pop right back up. Kids are asleep. Mine, one of them's in there eating the rest of his meal. He should be just about done. And he ended up getting his meal at 9 o'clock really late. And then my daughter, she should be in there just about passed out as well. My kids are up late, man. They're up late. We're in one little space all together. And it's tough where we're living. I can't even lie to you. I'll inform you more on what's going on, Crisis, but in a personal message that your man ain't going through the easiest times right now with my family, with my kids, but we're managing, we're getting by, we're surviving. Like and sub, or you're a scumbag. I can't with you guys sometimes, dude. Every time you say that, bro, on I think it was E's live, E Reptiles. I was over there hanging out with you guys, or no, it was Mystics. My bad. It was Mystics live, and you kept saying that, bro. And just every time you say it, it has me dying. Just the way you say scumbag, it comes from your mouth, hilarious. Allison. Also, guys, all you guys coming in here, whenever you guys go on Crisis's page and also mine, and watch like a regular video, there's a new option, where you can scroll all the way over to the right, and I think it's like you can boost people's posts or something like that. So people that think it's a good video, you can go over there and boost it with these points or whatnot, and I guess it helps also push people's algorithm. So maybe, we'll start talking about that more often in lives to people and get them understanding that when you watch regular videos, go over there and help out a little more. Can't go on Crisis's channel. Why can't you go on Crisis's channel? T-Bone Steak. Was you kicked out of Crisis's live once before, T-Bone? Or can you not just click on it? If you can't click on it, you may need to write her down. That's normally what I do. I normally just like if I can't find people's names or whatever, I just go ahead and write it down, and it's pretty much the same thing here, bro. It's nothing but good and positive and vibes and just chilling, vibing. Usually I'm drinking coffee, but right now it's a late night stream. Nah, T-Bone. I have my specific mods for a reason, bro. Yeah, Crisis, if you can, drop your link in the bottom, man. They'll be able to click on it and go check you out. Blind Straight's actually from another fishing page. Comes over and hangs out over from Catfish Terry. He was just in here short not too long ago. Great man, he ties jigs, in particular these ones right here. They're hand tied. And this is something I actually want to get into, man. I'm just really short on funds. We kind of run off the disability money. I'm a stay-at-home dad right now, and it's hard to come up with anything for myself, really. I always put my kids first, put my wife first. And yeah, that's why I want to get monetized. Maybe I can make a few bucks here and there on this, and it can help me towards what I need to do. But I need to get a fly tying vise. I need to get one of these little machines that clips to the side of a table. Allows me to tie jigs and tie flies, and I want to start pushing some baits out, man, so I can start making some money. And T-Bone could use acting funny. I'm reading the comments. I'm seeing it. Yeah, man. T-Bone, I love you, man. You seem like a cool dude, bro. And these are all great people that I get and hang out with in other lives, man. especially Crisis. He's my main man. So just like he tells everybody over in his live when I'm a mod and I have him kick people out, or he tells me to kick people out and they get mad, I can't say nothing, man. But all I gotta do is give the man the ammo and he's gonna pull the trigger. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, he's a good dude. He's just like me. We hang out, we vibe, we talk to people, especially the chat. So I can work. I just can't work a lot. And that's the issue. You know, if it was something like I can work one day, off the next day, and then work one day and off the next day, I'd be set. But it's hard to find work like that. You know, it's hard to find a few hours or a warehouse that's willing to work me just a few hours. And I can't do person interaction stuff, man. I don't know if you're the same way. I can't do this fast food, flipping burgers, talking to people, taking orders. Somebody come in, talk about they got pickles on their shit. I'm liable to take it and throw it at them. You know what I mean? I'm just like you. I'm really short fused. I'm really impulsive, you know. Am I good about talking myself down? Yeah. Am I good about keeping my closure whenever it's needed? Yeah, but I don't know, man. It really sucks. He said, whack me. Alright, I get it. I was just saying mod me so I can find him so then you can mod me, but it's cool. Peace, good night, man. Have a good night. Hey, T-Bone, you have a great night. You don't have a good night. Have a great night. But yeah, man, you know, like I said, if anybody wants to, Broken Bobby, I just seen you, man. What's up, man? I just seen your live, man. Thank you for coming in, man. Customer service is a tough gig. It is, and I can't do it, man. I can work warehouse. I can stack boxes. I'm good with my hands. I know how to, you know, you give me instructions. I'm pretty good with that stuff. But the face to face, have a good day type of thing, that ain't me. That ain't me at all. And even if you're like, oh, I want to go to Walmart and try to work some stocking shelves, even then they don't put you in one place. They'll have you all over the damn store working with food, customer service, whatever. And it's just, I can't deal with the people. I sub to your channel. You have painting skills. Yeah, I do. I have some really good painting skills, man. I actually painted the last house we lived in for a while, and it sucked. It always sucks to move out of a house once you like go and do stuff on the inside to it yourself, make it look good. It's harder to like walk away from that stuff. It really is, because then you're just like, damn, I just gave this place an upgrade. I hope to hop on after seeing your comment, bro. Hope everything's good. Yeah, man. Hey, we got some positive vibes over here. I'm a fisherman. I sit over here and show off my baits and stuff, and rods in the back, and reels that are going to be going on rods soon. And soon enough, come April 4th at 8 a.m., you mark your calendar, Bobby. I'll be having a coffee, but I'll be live out on a lake for trout opener here in Pennsylvania. Super excited, can't wait. It's one of the biggest events here in Pennsylvania every year, and me and the family's gonna get out there and get on them, and I can't wait to start going live and fishing. He said, I like my controls blind. Hey, you didn't even have to do nothing, did you? Hey, and here's the thing. I knew we were gonna get somebody in here tonight. You know, it's late night. What time is it right now? 1:25 here in my part of the woods. I'm sure it's about like 9 something out there for you, Crisis. But yeah, what time? Okay, not too bad. His page is he actually got on there, man. We should be bowing to Bobby right now. Honestly, if he's still in here, I pray you are, man. You're a great character, dude. Your people in there, some of the people on the live was bashing him. I wish I was a moderator. If you ever want to make me one, this man right here in the blue, he can vouch. I'm the best moderator on his page. I won't let no toxic stuff come in there, and that way you can answer your true fans' questions and stuff like that, and have a nice time, so that you're not having to read some of them comments and stuff that are just absolutely horrible. But no, everybody bowed to this man. He got clean. He's been clean. I didn't catch how many years exactly, but we talked a little bit about me and how I got clean for 5 years and still clean. Changed my whole life around, moved states. Now I have babies and a wife. Have a place. I have my own car. I'm doing decent. 21 years, brother. Seriously, 21 years. Take my hat off. Take these vows, brother. Please. Because 5 years ain't shit on 21. Crisis. 5 weeks is better than 5 minutes. You hear me? 5 weeks is better than 5 minutes. I haven't drank in a year. Blind straight. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I'm proud of you. Keep that up. Because drinking is one of the hardest. And you know why? Everybody's like, why is drinking the hardest? Because it's so easy to access. You can get it any corner of the roadways. You can get it at your gas station, some dollar stores. And it's ridiculous. You know? Cannabis is making its way to doing the same thing. I have a med card. I believe in smoking. However, I don't believe in overusing it. It's always a medication. It's never a let's just get fried. Like before we go to bed tonight and I get ready to lay down with the kiddos and the wife, I'll take and pack me a bowl and I'll go straight to sleep. You know, it helps me calm myself, my nerves, puts me down. In the morning, same thing. Before I have my cup of coffee, I'll have a little and I will go on about my day. Yes, Bobby, check out Crisis Manifesto. Normally, like I was just trying to tell T-Bone before he got mad at Crisis and rolled out, I keep a notepad right here and a piece of paper, or a notepad and a pen. And what that is there's one for the Vertal Reptile and Reptilian, whoever came in Crisis's chat last night. I write everybody's that I want to go follow. I write everybody's stuff down, man. And because it's just the right thing to do. I had just happened to scroll past Bobby, and there he is, man. He's another great guy coming in here, hanging out in the chat. And Bobby, man, I heard that you don't stream very often. I'm just starting. And you said you used to stream quite a bit, so get back up on that high horse, man. I love seeing people being motivated and get back into the thing that they love the most. I know reading comments and stuff can be boring at times, but I think also if you could get you some good people like me and my friend Crisis right here, pop in on your lives here and there, we'll clean up all that nastiness for you, man, and send it to the birds. Oh, fireball. Seriously. My preferred drink is going to be some cognac. I may be skinny, but I drink Hennessy if I do anything, and it's usually not. I can't drink like that. It has to be occasionally. It has to be birthday. It has to be, somebody's party. It has to be some kind of celebratory thing. It can't just be, I need to get drunk this weekend. You know what I mean? Like some people. Christ, is that you going crazy over here? He said, I'm training my 75-year-old uncle. You're training him to do what, Bob? Are you training him to do your work? Oh. Hey, you're never too old to work out. Never too old to work out. As long as you stay consistent, and I think that's a lot of people's problem. You know, they'll go to work out a couple days and then they're like, all right, I'm going to give it a break. But if you keep the consistency, that's key, I feel like, in working out. I mean, I don't work out much, but when I do, it's consistent, you know. Hell, being out in them streams like I am, fishing, getting content made for people to watch videos and all the editing and clipping and all that extra shit, it takes some time, it takes some effort, and best believe it takes a lot of walking. I gotta find a lot of different holes, a lot of different spots with fish before I can even start recording. Have a good night, everyone. I liked and subbed. I'll try and catch you on the next one. Phone is about to die. Hey, we'll see you in the next one, Bobby. Thank you for stopping in, man. You're a great person. Blind straight. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Your thumbnails are awesome. I hate editing. Hey, Crisis, how about that being a job for me? I'm crazy with the edits. Whenever you need an edit or something, you know, I'll be your editor. I don't mind that. Hey, I've always thought about it because, I'm pretty good with the computers and electronics and Crisis. Night, Bobby. Yeah, see you later, Bobby. But yeah, man, I'm just messing with you. I'm pulling your third leg, man. That's all I'm doing. Now here recently, I'm trying to come up with any kind of gig here at home, just sitting, maybe just tying jigs and flies. I'm a fisherman, so it's what I do. I know how to talk it, know how to keep conversation about it. And he said, "Well, don't stop now." Where's the little smirk face? Anytime you see that smirk face, you got to see me like this. This winter has sucked, but once it gets nice out, I'm on it. Gonna start walking and swimming. Heck yeah, Blind. Heck yeah. Yeah, some of the best exercise, and I know Manifesto is gonna say opposite to this, but it's because he probably doesn't like to do a lot of running. He's got a lot of body mass, man. It's hard to run when you get bigger, and I don't know. Running's tough, man. It is. You gotta have the lungs for it. And my man, Crisis, has been smoking for how many years now until you stop, brother? So, yeah, I understand. I used to run myself. I ran track, played basketball, had a full paid scholarship to Michigan State, threw it away, fighting over a girl, destroyed my hand. It looks absolutely horrific. My knuckles are pushed way back and broken off and folded up and bad. Bad boxer fracture. Have you ever thought about reselling? Reselling what, Allison? Doing a duathlon in August 2nd, 2-mile run, 25-mile bike ride, 7-mile run. I ran 3 marathons. Wow, real. I've always thought about trying one of them. Yeah, I'm not gonna run. I'm 6'6", 270. It's not happening. He said I might run my ass to the fridge. No, I'm just playing. Oh man. Hey man, just because you're 215 don't mean nothing. Pace yourself, man. Slow and steady ones race. Rabbit thought he had it. Rabbit thought he had it till that turtle snuck up on his ass. So you take your time and do it anyway. And I got faith in you, bro. That'd be something awesome to do a live through. Strap that motherfucking phone to your chest. Don't even look at the comments unless you take a water break. They call me Juicy. They call him Big. They call him Husky. We doing all right in there, babe?
Yeah.
All right. Like if you find good deals at thrift shops and maybe sell it for a quarter or double more than you paid. Oh no. If I had any kind of business, them thrift shop thing ideas, man, they go out the window back in the 1900s. They really did. Goodwill kind of took over and did their thing with all that Salvation Army, and they want their money too. But nonetheless, bait making, and there's some great money in it. I'm gonna try and convince my buddy that lives down in. He actually jumped in here. I don't know if he's still here hanging out while he's doing laundry, but I need to get me a vise, man. I need to get me a good vise. It's a bait time vise. It clips to wherever you want, and it just has this metal clip that can hold onto your hook really well. And then I can start buying materials, start tying me some jigs, start taking orders, people what they want, and start selling them after I get good enough. Obviously, my first few are going to be donations, get people to use them, see if they can catch fish on them, and then the Hail Mary comes in. Start getting stickers made, packs made, do my own thing, try to go out here and sell them to some local bait shops. I really would like to do that. Salvation Army is a ripoff. Goodwill. Okay. My skills are construction and cooking and fucking up. Yeah. Well, we got a lot of things in common then, blind. Because this ain't the only thing I'm good at. Fishing's not. I did in-home construction for a long time. Laid a lot of flooring. The pop-in floor, sticky floor, tiles with the putty. I've done flooring in bathrooms. I've ripped holes out and replaced drywall. I was an in-home construction worker. That was under the table with my first baby mom's father, and he taught me a lot of stuff, but my grandpa taught me how to paint, and all of it just kind of came together. But I will not get on the fucking roof. I can't do it. I'm terrified. Can't do it. You can get me on a roller coaster anytime. I'm strapped in. But you ain't get me on no damn roof. My tall, slinky ass will break. Got 11 likes in the chat for the first 46 minutes. I appreciate you guys. Allison said, you got a point. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind to go ahead and try, something like that. I've seen people go and look for that really rare glass and stuff that, like, when you touch it with something, it, like, glows green and shit. Maybe some stuff like that, because people find that stuff and it goes for thousands of dollars. So it'd be kind of worth the risk in trying to find it. But with my kind of tackle, you won't find fishing gear and stuff normally here in my state, and any kind of thrift shops. I'm sure the workers or whatever, they get a hold of it and they take it to their family and friends, etc. Because this is a big state of fishing. What's everybody else's skills? I kind of know a little bit of what Manifesto can do, on his jobs. But what other skills do you have, brother, other than just lifting weights, cooking ground beef, and working? Because I know you do quite a bit yourself. What about you, Allison? You do any kind of school? Drop down in the comments what you guys like to do, what you got going on in your life. And if you're just coming in, let us know where you're from and double tap that screen. Yeah, Manifesto, I will get a hold of you, dude, and let you know a little bit more on what's going on in my life, situation that I've been in for the last year or two. It ain't been horrible. It was just horrible in the moments, all the way back to when my son was having open heart surgery, which was 4.5, almost 5 years ago. It was rough, man. And we still been having it a little rough, but we're getting by, man. And I could just use a helping hand. I really could. That's why I was like, man, if you can get work out here, I'd really, 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 really get after it. Even if it's just for a little bit and I can make a good amount of money so I can get up on my feet and maybe even get me a new car, because that's what's really needing right now. I mean, my car is good. We just put new stuff in it, alternator, starter, new battery. We spent about $1,500 there. And then last year we dropped a new engine in it. So I probably won't get rid of it. I just need another one. Something for backup, something better. I try not to fuck up, but sometimes it just happens. Blind Straight, you're absolutely correct. I fuck up all the time. There's times where me and my wife will get into it and I'll say something outlandish, just by lashing out, and I gotta be the one to own up to my mistakes and and apologize and fix everything, you know. If not, then you know, I'm the bad guy, and I don't like to ever be the bad guy ever. My wife, I love her dearly. She's my rock. She's pretty much what saved me. And believe it or not, she was dealing with the same thing that I was 5 years ago when she moved from New Mexico to here. Juno, the artiste, the queen. Like it up. Thank you for coming up and hollering at us. Hey, I'm about to go to school. Oh, hard to swallow for you, Juno. You have a good day and draw something beautiful because you're great at it. You guys check Juno out. She draws some awesome things over there. Maybe I can put you on a little quest, Juno. Draw me up a trout. Look up a rainbow trout or a brown trout and draw me one up and tell me, you know, and send me a little video, or I'll just tag me in it, however you like. But you're awesome at what you do. And dragons and stuff are absolutely amazing. You got it, babe? Yep. Needing the broom. Got a little mess in here. Let me close this up. Here in a second, I'll come in here and show off some of these hooks that I use. Different types of hooks. You guys let me know, Blind Straight. I know you do some fishing, don't you? What kind of catfish hooks you use? You use any kind of catfish hooks in particular? You go there. All good though. Nice. That's kids for you. Crisis knows all about that, about diapers and poop coming out the sides of them. He had a catastrophe the other day. He's like, you gotta get a tutorial on how to change an ass. He said, I catfish and bass mainly. Really? Well, I'll show you what kind of hooks I use for catfish, man. A lot of people use your standard, you know. I use a specific kind. They're called lasers. They're called self-setting. I like these self-setting circle hooks right here, man, for my channels. I'll show you what a lot of people like to use, and then I'll show you what I like to use. A lot of people use these right here. It's the good old J big hook right here. Just your normal size one. Now, this is pretty big, honestly. Check this one. This is the one I like to use. These guys right here, you don't even need to set a hook. You know, most people, when they get the rod in their hand and they're catching catfish, they gotta seem to be, you know. He said, oh, yo, poopy is icky. He said, I use a 2. These are a size 5/0. These are 5/0, 5/0. These guys right here, man, they put a good little hook set on the fish, and you don't really even have to do it. Like, it hook sets itself. That's why they're shaped like that. So I've tried to teach my buddy Fish Focus. No, these are not Eagle Claw. These are laser American-made fish hooks. Yes, they are Eagle Claw. I take that back. You know your shit, but yes, they are. They are Eagle Claw. They're a different type of Eagle Claw. Nice. But yeah. Reel down. That's what I call them. I call them reel down hooks because that's all you got to really do for them. 2 for catfish, 3 for bass. Okay. So a little smaller than what I got going is what you end up using. Okay. Alright. And usually for my trout, I usually kind of use similar to what we would use for a catfish rig. I mean, a Carolina rig, I'm sure you're familiar with that. You're a catfisherman. Egg sinker, I use a 1 1/4. A swivel, about 2 or 3 feet piece of leader. And yeah, here's the whole rig right here. Instead of me just going ahead and telling you. But yeah, we'll go with that right there. With the itty bitty hook, about the size of, I mean, not even your thumb really. Make you a ball power bait. And that's my bottom rig, trout rig right there. It's ready to go for trout opener already. Or a river rig. I've used this same rod in some of my videos if you ever go back and check them out. I've caught catfish on this same rig out of rivers on a 6'6" medium Zebco. This is a Zevco, all black. 6 foot. My bad. This one ain't 6'6". My other one is back here. That's my 6'6" back here in that right corner. But light line, and then I got a Shimano reel on it. Nice little Shimano, and this is supposed to be a button, push button. I got an ass backwards rod here, but I've had this one rod and used it just like this in this format since I've moved here. A lot of people are like, why in the world are you using it like that? Well, it works. He said, hell yeah, just gotta work them. Yes, sir. That's exactly it. My grandpa always told me it ain't about how big of a rod you got or how thick the line is. It's all about that fight. 78 poles. I got these two, and then I have a fly rod in my unit. There's so much more fishing gear that I have that I could be showing off, but usually I just try not to keep it all with me because it's just too much sometimes. I have another tackle box. Blind straight, did I show you that massive bait that I plan on sending over to Carver and them to paint up? I don't know if I showed you that or not. If not, let me know. I'll show it to you. But I plan on doing that. I plan on sending over a big bait to get painted up. And somebody out here, one of us lucky fishermen, one of you lucky fishermen, are going to get an opportunity at it. I was thinking maybe like a bingo wheel or something. We'll start doing that too on the page here. We'll get a bingo wheel. Every person that comes in gets a number. You go in the bingo wheel, and you get a chance at entries. And then once a month, maybe I'll make up like a little goodie bag of baits, different types of stuff that I end up making or end up just accumulating. And whoever's number I draw out of the ball at the end of the year or end of the month, I said year, end of the month gets them baits. You know, maybe even do like a donation thing where everybody donates $1 to get an entry. You see what I'm saying, or something. We'll figure it out. But as the channel climbs, that's what I have set in mind. Different types of bait activities, different things for you guys to come here and interact with. And it all starts with me. I got to get that fly tying vise, that bait making vise. So I'll pick them up no matter what they are. I do a video sometimes in my fishing arsenal. Yeah, I've thought about doing that. A lot of people were asking me, they commented on a few videos and asking me what rigs I use and stuff. And I was thinking about doing like what kind of rigs work for trout? What kind of rigs work for crappie? You know, stuff like that, videos like that. There's so much that you can do with this YouTube. Probably go another 10 minutes or so. He's on here for about an hour. Got quite a few people in here hanging out, and I appreciate you. Sad thing, I ain't been fishing in 3 years. Man, blind. I know you're older. You said you was 58, didn't you? Man, that sucks, dude. You make me want to get you down here so bad. My neighbor, he's in the same boat. He's deaf. He don't live here now, but he's still my neighbor. He just lives a little bit away. And he ain't never been trout fishing. He's from Kentucky. My home state of my family, my bloodline lives down there. So I was like, you know, it'd only be right to invite this man. We invited him for Thanksgiving. We invited him for Christmas. It's only right if we invite him on a fishing trip. And this year we're going to make his year. Damn, blind. Damn it, son. Well, you ever get things back on track, you know where I'm at, you know my name, you know my page. If I ever got to reach out to you some other way, we'll figure it out. But if you ever get back up and rolling, brother, you got a free fishing trip out here at Pennsylvania. Anytime. Anytime. You pay for your fishing license and get you a room for a few nights, and I will put you on the fish. You'll have the time of your life, man. Promise. I used to fish the Ohio River daily in the early 90s. I live in Paducah. Is that how you say that? Paducah? I'm going to mute you guys for a hot second. I got to use the restroom. Don't go nowhere now. I'd appreciate it if you stick around, hang out with the crew now. Pennsylvania isn't that far away. Really? Really blind. And then he says, yes, sir, y'all better not go away. And just might do that. 3 of my 7 grandkids live in South Carolina. Well, brother, you do me a favor. We need to figure out somehow to get in contact. And if you ever go visit your grandkids, which I'm hoping you get to do, you're more than welcome to make a pit stop for a couple nights and enjoy yourself. And I'd love to be the one that guides you on the fishies. I know some holes deep in the remote, and then I also know some areas that are easy accessible for people that aren't able to get near the water like that. My buddy, his name's Matty Ice Adventures. He also has a little page that's slowly upcoming. He's handicapped. He only has one leg. And then also I take my children out on trout opener. And this lake in particular that we fish has docks that are only for the handicapped access only. No one else can go fish on them docks. And yeah, man, I would love for you to come out here, and I know some great creek streams if you want to fish streams, and I know some really great lakes. South Carolina, that is. Oh, okay. My wife's there now. Yeah, I think we were talking about that the other day. About your wife being in South Carolina. Yeah, man, if you get up and rolling on the ball, you holler at me. Seriously, man. Comment on a post. Do whatever you got to do. If you got an email, later on tonight or the next day, you come drop your email in one of my short videos or something. I'll be able to copy it, and I'll send you an email, man, with my phone number, and we'll go from there. I try to go fishing often, just get so impatient, just lose interest in things when I don't see intimidating progress, which is terrible habit I have. Yeah, I ain't even trying to be mean, Allison. That's just being a kid and enjoy it. A lot of people, a lot of teenagers, as they grow up, they wish they could be adults, and that things just seem to be different. Well, I did too. I was one of them people standing in your shoes saying, I wish I was an adult, I wish I could be grown, I wish I could do what I wanted to do. Not yet, you don't. Stay at home, stay with your parents as long as you can, love your family as long as you can, because they can be gone within a blink of an eye. And hell, if you want to get motivated about fishing, watch my videos. You'll see how much patience it takes. If you watch my original ones, you'll see how much patience it actually takes. Because I didn't do a lot of editing and cutting out stuff. It was completely through. There was here and there times where I would pause my phone, but a lot of times I'd stand around, wouldn't even be talking to the camera like I am now. But I've gotten immune to it, and when I'm out there doing these videos, it's kind of a normal feeling. Come on, Lovey, come on through. Careful, I'll break my rod now. Try not to. That is the wife, everyone. Say hello.
Jessica's laying down and she's drinking water.
Awesome. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate it. She said you were beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, we made for two ugly people. We make some pretty fucking kids.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Oh man, don't do drugs either. You know, we were on the topic of drugs earlier, and that's the reason I have that. And my teeth used to be really nice. I used to have some really good looking teeth. And yeah, smoking cigarettes and drinking caffeine does not fucking help. However, your teeth will fall out. And drugs eat your teeth from the inside out. Literally. Yeah, Blind Straight. Seriously, man, if you're still in here, consider it, man. You know, think about it. It's usually me and my wife and my kiddos that are out fishing. And what we like to do is I like to catch me some trout, take them to the creek stream where it's got some fresh spring water running off. And I like to fillet my fish right there on the bank. We'll get our batter and our grease hot and ready on the side. And chop our trout up into chunks and we'll deep fry it right then and there on the bank side, man. It's just something we've done every year for the past 5 years since we've moved here, and it's kind of like a tradition. And I invite people from all over. I just love fishing. Never been trout fishing, man. I know you've caught bluegills in your time. I know you've had a time or two of going out and probably catching some brim. And if you ever have caught very many bluegill at once in one location, over and over and over, fast, that's how trout fishing can be. Over and over and over. As long as you're using the right bait and it's at the right time, then fish will be all over you like white on rice. YouTube randomly suggested this to me in my feed. Nice to meet you, man. Shark, nice to meet you, bro. Hopefully you, with the name like Shark, you're into some fishing. We got a nice little fishing content page here. Just on live late night, first time ever. And just trying to meet some new people, man. Meet new people, get some new subscribers. Get you to double tap that there little screen right there. You just double tap that for me. I greatly appreciate it. And if you like fishing, come over and check out my page, man. Starting soon, I'm going to be doing some live stream fishing. I can't wait to do that. Waiting for this weather to blow out here in PA. My end says 15. Oh, what, people? Does it say? Oh, 15 likes. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, I don't even believe that it says how many people does it say it is in the chat for you guys. Usually it says like 2 or 3, or sometimes it says 1. Earlier it said something about freaking 25. Nice, man. I was born and raised in PA, but moved down to Florida about 8 years ago. Okay, okay. My mother just moved to Florida a couple years back. We're not from Pennsylvania. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I moved to PA to get my life together, man. I was a really bad drug addict at the time. Got my life together. I have a family. I have a wife, and a really good fishing content page, and some really good people over here. Blind Straight, Allison. You scroll up further, we got Manifesto in here. I don't know if Crisis is still here. We got a few people in here still, but Crisis Manifesto, very, very big, awesome guy. And Blind Straight, man, you're working on getting to be a moderator, man. You're in here late, you're in here early, so, you know, I need people to be a moderator. Glad to see you doing well for yourself, man. Thank you. Thank you. Shark, you're awesome, man. Everybody go check out Shark. I'll definitely, you do me a favor, Shark, you leave me a sub, you come comment on a short, I'll be sure to give you a sub back, man. It's just how we do it over here at RayRay Outdoors. What are you doing, love? How's your night going?
Pretty good.
You want to grab the goodies over there in the box? And
Oh, is there still something there?
yes, ma'am.
Oh.
But hey, man, Sharp, how's it down there in Florida? How's Florida been treating you, man? It's 2 a.m., so I gotta go, but I turn off on notifications, so I'll join next live. Allison, hey, you're a real one. Everybody, W Allison in the chat. W Allie.
I'll say that. Fish focus will be like,
Everybody's talked to a girl named Allie. I used to talk to a girl named Allie. There's so many Allisons in this world.
I don't remember the last Allie I've ever spoken to.
Really?
Allie.
No kidding. I'm guessing that's you, Allie, before you go out. Thank you. You have a great night. But yeah, Shard, man. How's Florida treating you, man? You know, I've always wondered what it's like down there. I know that the fishing is absolutely stunning. Crisis, is that you coming back in here with a bunch of hearts? Is that you? Who is that down there being generous? And now you're commenting. Who is it? More hearts. It's been wonderful, brother. I casually fish up in PA, but getting into more now. I'm down here. Hey, that's what I'd figure too. I mean, PA, you got your trout, you got your pike, you got your pickerel, you got bluegill, crappie, perch. You even got walleye, you got carp, you got it all here, right? However, you don't have peacock bass. You don't have tarpon. You don't have sharks. You don't have. And man, one day I would love to get down there on the beach sometime, even if I'm just catching little bitty things, little dinks. I want to come down there with a sabiki rig and go out on a pier and see if I can do anything there, man. Because I know a lot of people do good with them sabiki rigs. I don't know if you're familiar with them. But if you're a Florida fisherman, I'm sure you do. It's where there's a lot of baits, there's a lot of hooks. I think anywhere from roughly 6 to maybe 8 different baits all on one line. And you drop them all down underneath the pier, and you end up pulling up about 4 or 5 different fish. And then you take them little guys and you use them for bigger fish. I'd like to catch me a mahi, but I know you got to go out on a big boat in the ocean for some mahi. Yeah, what's the deal with the heart thing? I don't know, Blind Straight. Is that you? Are you over giving up the love taps on the heart? Mahi is so good eating too. I know. Me and my wife, you know, we became, once I got with her and she pretty much was like, I love fish, and every day it was, I want fish. I was like, you know what, why don't we go try some fresh fish from the ocean? And she was like, okay. And we got some mahi, and it was fire, dude. I took it and fried it just how I would my trout, you know, batter it up, deep fry it. So good. Different flavor. You can definitely taste that ocean, but yeah, hearts, bottom right corner. I know they've been going crazy. Is that you over there, Blind? Is that you over there? Who's in here just showing love? I see you. I see you showing it. It's an LOL. I'm guessing that was you. Guessing that was you. How's them storms looking up there, Blind? I know you said you had some rolling through. You guys got snowstorms, man. I don't know how or what we're about to get, because we're like right in the middle from Ohio to freaking Michigan, you know, and we're like right down that row. And it's all coming this way, but it's like some of the snow's pushing down and some of the rain's pushing this way, and it's all coming here, and I'm scared. It's like we're about to have a hurricane in PA. Yeah, I know. I know where the heart button is. I know where the heart button is. Do you know where the heart button is? I think you do. I think you do. I think we all know who knows where the hard button is. Cheers. Blizzard. That's crazy. Did they say how much snow you guys are expecting?
She did that all in one swipe.
Oh, like started somewhere and yeah, I can see where she started it.
No, she started up here.
Did she? Oh, I just did the same thing.
Yeah, no, she's.
I knew me and you gonna get along, brother. Me and you gonna get along just fine. And I got a med card, so you know we'll have a great time. We'll have an absolute great time. 3 to 8 inches, about 50-mile-an-hour winds. Oh man, the snow drifts are about to be crazy. Damn, snow drifts about to be insane, dog. You gonna open the door in the morning, it's gonna be up to your waist. Good Lord. Oh man. Poor blind man. So,
Oh, I'm dizzy.
Mr. Blind here has just informed me that he has family in South Carolina. I almost said North again, South Carolina. And his wife's actually there now visiting with some of his grandbabies. And he's getting back, hopefully, to some better health. And he has to, I'm guessing you travel a little bit through PA to get there to South Carolina. And he's talking about stopping through and maybe me putting him on some fish sometime because he's never caught a trout. So I'd love to do that, man. You know, come get you a whole cooler full. You're allowed up to 5 a day. I think it's 4 a day if you're a non-resident, so you would be a non-resident. However, it's a blast, man. If you come out here for a couple of days, you, maybe even your wife, bring your grandkids. I have my little ones out there with me. There's a lot of big things here in PA, especially for the youth, the kids. They have trout stocking, so you can follow the stocking truck around here in PA to the lakes or the creek streams. I prefer the creek streams because they will hand you just a bucket. And they'll put you about 10 trout in there, maybe 8 to 10 trout, depending on the size. And you get to go dump them in the creek yourself. You get to go, you know. And it's funner to do, and it's a better thing to do with their grandma works in Charleston. Okay. But yeah, and you just take the kids out there, and you get to let them throw the fish in, and then, you know, a week later or so, you take them back out there, and they get to catch them, you know. And the reason I say a week or so later is because Youth Day is the 27th of March, which is coming up. So the kids get to touch the water before anybody here in Pennsylvania. That is the rule. Before there's any adult allowed to be out there fishing and catching fish and keeping them themselves, the children have their own day of fishing. And it's called Youth Day. And they go out there, and you can be there as a parent or grandparent and help them hook set the fish, but they need to reel it in themselves. You can help them net the fish, but they need to reel the fish in themselves. And the Game Commission would be out there. They're out there heavy on it. But it's just all in all a great time with the family. And I'm not going to take my kid to Youth Day this year, but next year we're going to go out for Youth Day. And he's already starting to hold the reel and the rod. It's going like this. Starting to reel with that rod. How big do they have to be to eat them? So here in Pennsylvania, they have to be at least 8 inches long. However, you probably won't even catch one that small. The average trout that I catch here at the lake that I would take you to is anywhere from 12 to 24 inches. Some of them in the creek streams. I will tell you, the lake trout, they're good to catch, they're fun to catch, they're easy to access. if you want something that's gonna fight you back, you want a trout that's gonna really give you like that. Okay, this is freaking awesome. You're gonna want to go catch them in a stream, and why is because that's where they're naturally at and naturally would go. Is in a native creek stream, which has got wild spring water running to it, which keeps them cold, keeps them fresh, keeps them breathing, keeps them healthy. In a lake heats up. They get real tired, they get real fatigued, they get real lazy, and very easy to catch. But when you reel them in, you're going to get a fight out of them for about the first 5 to 6 seconds, and then the rest of the way, it's just going to be like dragging in a fat crappie. I'm sure you've caught crappie. So when you're reeling them in, they just kind of like skim across the top of the water. You know what I mean? They might give that last little flop, but that's about it. But trout are the same way. They get more sporadic once you get them to the bank, and that's about it. But if you want one that's going to go haywire, one that's going to come flying out of the water as you set the hook on it, that's going to be in a creek. How you feeling, love? How you feeling on this beautiful, what is it, Tuesday afternoon?
Monday.
Yeah, Monday afternoon. How about you had just joined? Are you having a lovely Monday afternoon? If you are, smash the like button, hang out, come chat it up. Mystic in the house, family is all that's true, matter in the end. Mystic, thank you for coming in. Love you, man. I was just in your live last night, man. Them reptiles are awesome, dog. Awesome. Me and my wife's been considering getting us something. I'm not good with dogs, not good with cats. Anybody that's into like snakes, lizards. I think you said bearded dragons too last night. I didn't get to see it, but I would really love to see that.
I'm going
Crisis,
to eventually get my cat.
Crisis said I lagged out. I'm back. Mystic's in the house as well. Or did you go jump in Mystic's live? No. Either way, hey, I love what you're doing over there, Mystic. It looked like a great setup. I love the way you had your, plant in the back, the lights. Great aura, great aura. Yeah, I want to get something small. I came out with the bearded dragon. Did you? I missed it. I must have missed it. I'm a busy man sometimes. I got two little ones, and both of them have conditions. And my wife here, it can be a little much of a handful for her, at times. And there's one of them now, still whining in there. She's wanting mom to come in there and pet her to sleep because that's what mom's done for the last 3 nights. And when you start something. Yeah, you just pull the bed out, baby. Pull the bed out, get everything set up in there, and, lay her down. I'm sure she'll pass out on our bed. You going back in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We weren't getting the bowl again.
There's really nothing left. Yes.
Hi guys. Hey, if you haven't smashed the like button,
I don't think they want to see your back caves.
I would appreciate it.
Big ass nostrils.
My nostrils big, guys.
Oh gosh.
They're not big. It's all that junk in the trunk pushing everything around. Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no, man, they're great, man. My kids are doing great. I mean, we're still making progress. My son still has surgeries to go through in his life, but as he grows and progresses, he's doing great. He's a little behind the curve. He spent 1.5 years of his life in the hospital, but, he said, I am done with propane. I just had to deal with half parts. What? Wait, propane. Is that a type of internet service out there? Prices said, I bet if they had freaking better handyman. You know who to call? That Man Crisis Manifesto. or RayRay Outdoors. I'm just so far, guys. You guys are all the way out there in Cali, man. I would die to go out there, man. Why? Two reasons, honestly. One, the money, and you know, it seems like there's some great people. And two, the weed. The weed out there is way better. I shit here is not it. It is not it. It's legal. I pay for a medical card every year, but we pay too much. And out there, I don't even think you need one, dude. I don't know for sure. I've never been out there. My grandkids have a 3-foot dragon. Got some same thing, but the poor guy. It's just damn, Misty. Or blind. Our own servers for the poor. Oh, okay. You blind, haha. You the man. Wait, I missed something. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a small snake or something. Just something small, because I am scared of them. I can't sit and say that I'm like terrified of them, because we've caught them out in the wild here in PA. And I was talking to somebody last night about snakes here in Pennsylvania. Said he was from Pennsylvania, but he lives in North Carolina or South Carolina. I can't be for sure which one, but we were talking about the deadly snakes, and there's 3 or 4 pit vipers that live here in PA, but one of them is very, very, very rare to find. Mystic said, I am afraid of snakes. No, you're not. He's lying, guys. He's definitely lying. Hey, Blind, you want to see some pretty cool reptiles and stuff like that, man? You go over there and check Mystic out. You guys go check out Blind. He's somebody from a fishing content page. I got all my fishing gear over here setting out. I even got my rods. I was waiting for some fishing people to come in, maybe from other countries. You know what I mean? That's really what the idea was tonight. But look, my mains are in here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Like, it don't matter what is it? Rain, shit, or shine. You guys are here, right? As my grandpa would say. Oh, okay, I see what we're talking about now. What kind of snake we were talking about? It's whether it's a snake. I'm a snake. Want a doc? What do you mean I want a doc? And what's up, doc? Yo, what's up? I'm back. What's up, brother? I'm glad you're back, man. I'm glad you're back. We ain't talking about Jesus or nothing, you know, or God, but we're talking about snakes biting each other. Pink snakes biting each other at that. Oh, man. I believe they didn't give the dragon a bath. They gotta be in 85-degree water to poop. Oh. Wow. Okay. Damn. That's gotta be a rough life. Poor lizard, man. I mean, you gotta tell me he's gotta sweat to shit? No. My rubber boas. That's awesome, Mystic. That's awesome. I don't know, man. I don't even know how I'd go about getting a snake. I mean, I know you can just go buy their setup and everything, but you kind of, before you get a snake, you kind of want to study it, right? Like, at least out of respect for the animal. I don't know. I guess that's just me. But I guess I would want to understand its habitat, what it's going to be eating, how much. what to do if it's doing this or this or this. I'd want to learn all that shit before I even get it. Hi, Christian guy. I heard there was one of you. Hey, listen, Blunt or Crisis. I'm technically. That's what I was saying. I want to get a hold of you and let you know what's going on. The reason I'm in this situation is because before I got here in this little apartment, like you go outside this door, and there's an L-shaped kitchen, and I'm in a little bitty room with both my babies and my wife. Since it's just a few people in here, I could care less who judges me, thinks about me, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, a few years back when my son had his open heart surgery, her mom got with a new man, decided to be like, hey, I'm not paying for this place no more. You guys got to find somewhere else to go. She moved in with him. We ended up staying at the hospital. All of our belongings were in the hospital and on our vehicle, on and inside our vehicle, while our son's having open heart surgery. Last 3 years has been back and forth with moving in with her and being homeless. There was times where I was sleeping in a vehicle. My wife, my kid, in the car, sleeping. They're comfy. It's not ideal. I'm sleeping in a damn hammock hanging in the trees. I'm a survivalist at its best. I'll keep my family warm. I'll keep them fed. I will always get out here and make a way. I hunt, I fish. And yeah, I can take care of my kids such as if I get a job. However, my wife can't handle being home for more than 4 hours at a time with these kids. She has mental problems herself. So it's a tough battle. But in my eyes, I'm winning as a dad. And the only thing I can keep doing is pushing. The earth is all of our homes. All of us. We are soil. We are soil. We are water. But I've had it tough, man. Crisis. I haven't had it the easiest in life. Mom kicked me out at 17, and I've been out here ever since by myself. And I've survived since then. You know, I'm still going. I've had some bumpy stretches. Had to get clean, had to rehab myself. I've never been to a rehab facility. I've never been to a hospital for help. Done it all myself. You know. And it takes somebody strong to do so. But back to this where I'm living. The reason we're in here is because we were homeless. And we were living in and out of motels. Money was tight. We were having to sell our belongings. And I kind of landed on this like gold mine. The guy was like, hey, there's a shelter not too far away. They just had an opening for apartments. If you guys have income, then you guys can get in there. And I was like, okay. And came over here, talked to the guy. He set me up an appointment, came back, and he was like, would you guys like to see the apartment? And I was like, sure. We looked at it, we seen what it was, and it was way better than any of the motels we've lived in the last 7 months. So, you damn skippy, I jumped on it for $600 a month, all utilities paid. I have a year lease. It is up in September or October of this upcoming. And they talked to me and they said if we don't find an apartment because we're on Section 8, it's Section 8 waiting, we're on just about every waiting home list that there is possible with my children's disabilities. And right now we only received one of my child's disability. We're still in the process of getting the back pay from, and the process of hers in process, my little girl's, which pisses me off because she got denied and tried to tell us that she's not disabled. She has a shunt, she has spinal bifida, and she has clip feet. So I almost joined a union as a general contractor. They started me out at $175 an hour in carpentry union. Fuck working for the mafia. Facts. Facts. No, man, and that's why I'm pushing so hard to get this fly time device. You know what I mean? When he say, "Oh my God," for? But I got a few friends here. Don't get me wrong. A couple buddies that have like stuff pop up here and there. Come do this with me. Come do that with me. Make some money here. Make some money there. I've always been able to do that, but it's because I can get away for a couple hours. I'm able to get away for a few hours, but anything 8 to 12 hours, it's kind of hard. It would be remotely impossible. I think it would jeopardize my family because my wife needs that much support, not just for her physically and everything around here, but emotionally. And yeah, there's counseling for that, but she's done that. She's done everything. I am her emotional support system. So that state doesn't give you support. Crisis, somewhat. I mean, I can't say they don't. I mean, I get food stamps for us and the kids and all that extra government assistance shit, but at the end of the day, when it comes to after we pay our phone bills, we pay the rent from one disability check, it's gone. It's gone. And we get by throughout the month on inches. I go give people rides, like my neighbor. He takes care of this for me, which I wish he would kind of stop. He's like, "You need me to give you? You need a ride?" Or he'll ask me, "Can I get a ride?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I got you." And then normally I'm asking for cash or some money, but he'll always be like, "I need cigarettes." And he'll come out with a pack anyway. Ever thought of Uber? I have no license. I have no license, and that's like the only thing I've ever been in trouble for is driving while never receiving a license. I do need to go get it. Do need to go get it. He said, "Oh damn." Yeah. That's the only thing I've ever been in trouble for, and I've done a lot in my life, man. Used to sell drugs, used to sell guns, steal guns. Used to be a bad kid. Used to be bad, bro. What's keeping me from my license? A vehicle with no lights. One that can pass inspection stickers. That's my issue with my car right now. Has a brand new motor, has everything brand new in it, but it don't matter what you got brand new in it if it ain't valid. And the woman that was supposed to help us with that while we make sure our bills are taken care of was her mother, because that's who the car's name's in. And she fucked it up about 4 weeks ago. She was jumping it off of an RV, using the RV and jumping it off my car, and fucked my alternator and started all of shit.
I'm not gonna lay down. But
Okay.
she's asleep.
I will be in there shortly, my love. I love you. If you're just jumping in, smash the like button. I see you popping in here. Says they can spank you and take your birthday away if they get you in trouble. Tina in the house. Howdy, Tina. You're up mighty fine and late. You know what we're on here doing? Catfish joined a little bit earlier too. We're on here just trying to run into some new people. I think we ran into a couple people so far, and just having a great night of talking. Pretty much letting a lot out here, talking to Crisis and Mystic over there. Hey, don't mind their comments. These are great people, especially Mystic. Go check their page out. Mystic's got some badass snakes. I don't know if you're into snakes and lizards and all that good stuff and dragons. He's your man. I lost my privilege to drive in 1995, 18,000 to get it back, so I'm screwed. Damn blind. Let me stay in, Tina. Please don't take me out. Rip the hangnail off. Well, I should not have done that, but the pain feels good. Crisis, you do that to yourself? See a piece of skin there and just... Yeah, man. But enough of me. What about you guys? What you guys doing tonight? Oh yeah, what we doing tonight? What we doing tonight up so late? Because RayRay's usually, as the wife's laying down right now, usually I'm in there scrolling through the phone. We all suck fingers in here. Jesus Christ. She said, I just woke up. What time is it? Man, you're just waking up as my going to bed. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. That's how I know I'm still young. You know, I may be turning 30 this year, but I can still feel the 20s in me when I stay up late. And I'm like, that's why I'm still a little young. Yeah, we showed off Catfish Terry's jigs earlier, Tina, and I asked everybody if they wanted to see some baits, but topics got to flying and combos just in here. It's turned into a crisis live. Blind, you take 4 naps a day. We gotta get you out of that house, Blind. I'm gonna do everything in my darnest duties to get you here. You gotta come hang out with me. Tina, me and Blind were talking earlier about getting him here on a fishing trip. He passes through here quite a bit actually to go to his family's and his grandbabies and stuff. And yeah, I want to put him on his first trout. He said until it's nice out. Oh yeah. He said it's not up yet. I do too, Blind. That's how I sleep. You guys take that many naps a day? Oh man, I'm not looking forward to getting older, man. Crisis, you take naps? Damn, fingers bleeding. Whoa. I ripped that ball deep. No, I don't nap. I figured that was coming. Yeah, some people are different. Did you say too much ass? Oh man. You know, here lately, I've been dealing with the whole tossing back and forth, and I've actually broken this collarbone. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's all fucking, you know. I played football. And I used to be one of the harder hitters, like to get low and take people out. And somebody met me shoulder to shoulder one day. It was an ugly, you know, it was an ugly thing. But I still won that battle. I didn't win, obviously, in my favor, but I did blow him off his feet. Take off the shirt. I'll take off the shirt. No. How you want the shirt off, Crisis? Dude, I seen a dude the other day. He was sitting there. He had a piece of paper. It's like sitting right here. And it's like, it had his Venmo. It had his Cash App. And each one of the, underneath each thing that said Venmo and Cash App, it said mustard, ketchup, relish, whatever on under each one of these things. And if somebody donated, he would grab one of these things that they requested for them to dump on himself, and he would have nothing but some draws on. And he's sitting there dumping this shit on himself. Bro made up to like, I think he made like $1,200 that night. Not kidding you, just from dumping products on him from stores. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I've seen people, so many people like over here, whenever their icon button is to where they can donate and stuff like that. I mean, I donate to like a couple of bait makers and stuff, you know, like fishermen, people that tie jigs and stuff like that. But normally I do that out of support. I'll send $1 or a couple of dollars, you know, when I got the extra books. But it's got to be somebody that holds a piece to my heart. And Catfish, the one that we talked about earlier, he definitely holds a piece to my heart. When I first seen him on these lives, he was talking about quitting. He was talking about he didn't want to do them no more. That you know, the views ain't there like it used to be, and you know, and I was just like, I came in out of nowhere, scrolling like I found you guys, and just was doing everything I can to be like, look, bro, keep going, don't give up, keep pushing. I'm here supporting. Get back up on that horse and keep riding. And yeah, that's what happened. And from then on, I've just been sending him $1 or 2 here and there. His son, Carver Family, which is another YouTube channel, does a lot of artwork, paintings. He actually did my painting of me holding up a trout. If you guys have been on my page and seen my trout photo on my Facebook, I got a photo of me holding up really big trouts, like 24, 25 inches long. And yeah, he took that and painted it. And it's going to be coming to me with some more jigs. They're great people. Let me see here. I need to do different kinds of life. Does anyone want to see me rub condiments on me? I can't, bro, with you, dude. Oh man, no, cause hey, all serious side note, you know, or all seriousness aside, or bullshitting aside, and seriousness right here. I am one day wanting to maybe turn this into something, you know. I know fishing, it takes forever. You know, you go out here and see some of these other YouTuber pages that are fishermen, and it takes them forever. So, you know, that's why I'm trying to step it up and it not just be fishing videos. I could be sitting here making content while making products to sell and make money. But I got to get good enough first. That's just how it is, plain and simple. But no, rubbing each other down. Man, crisis, dude. Oh man. Reps and reptiles is kind of catchy. Crisis said his eggs are moving into formation. Y'all make me need to smoke. I'm over here talking about serious stuff. This is how you feel, ain't it, Crisis, when you're over there, you in deep moment talking about something serious and you just read one of these reckless fucking comments, dude. And then you just can't help it. It don't matter what the hell is being talked about. It's just topic's gone now. We're on what's going on in the chat. I get so horny. It's all that damn bologna you ate, bro. It's all that goddamn bologna. Talk about I grew up on bologna and mayonnaise sandwiches and then Grandpa always said bologna makes you horny. Bologna makes you horny. He said, yes, I'm sorry, I'm listening. I know you are, man. I know you are. Mystic's like, what the fuck is going on right now? Oh, man. A great time. Thank you guys. I needed this, honestly. I really needed to. I'm gonna start doing these more, you know. Stranger danger, stranger danger. Yeah. Oh man, you're way too close. Oh, well, wait, pepper spray. That's your stripper name. Well, since it's a fishing page, we'll call it your striper name. That's the name. That's your name, Striper. Look at that. That's from ripping that hang now. Y'all like blood? You know, I know you, nice pun, Ray. Archimedy, what is that? What is Archimedy? Okay, Venmo me. What? I don't even have a Venmo. The blood from tortured kids on Epstein Island. Jesus Christ. So earlier you were in your live crisis and you couldn't understand what my thing was, and I told you I'd message you. I'll just go ahead and tell you now. It was supposed to be funny, and it's supposed to be something about Iran and Israel. Okay? Iran and Israel is at war. Well, what a coincidence, because I ran out of weed, and the struggle is real. Done, bro. I seen that shit on fucking Facebook yesterday. I was like, oh my god. This is what the fuck. Yeah, man, I be seeing some corny shit over there on Facebook, man. No. Israel ain't got good weed. California's got good weed. PA's got some odd alright and some aight, you know what I mean? I know you've heard some hood people die as an aight. But it ain't making nobody in the hood happy, I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, I know, I've been listening closely, sir. You was the plug at one point in time, Mr. Crisis. Wasn't you? But big boy had daddy moves coming in. I put that down. I know, I've been there, done that. Almost 30 of them. So numbers was looking right. Hey man, I'm proud of you for however you did it, man. You know, getting up there and doing your thing, and I see what you're doing with your business, and it looks cool as shit, bro. It really does. The things that you've been doing, I admire it, bro. I hope you do another work live, bro. I sat there pretty much all day. I even plugged you up to the charger, watching you sit there building that thing. So they're building something around me. I think 4. I was it. You watched? Yeah, I watched. Oh. Yeah, Blind Straight. They have a big thing of doing that for some reason. Down near where I was living in Pennsylvania at one time, State College, they had a liquor store, they had a rehab facility, and then they had a dispensary behind all of it. And I'm like, how the fuck? I'm on the bus right now. I have a chemistry exam today. Did you know? Good luck on that chemistry exam, everybody. Wish Juno luck on her chemistry exam. She's in school right now. I was always wondering why we didn't see you much, Juno, but now I know you're not in the U.S. I always wondered. You know, I catch you over in Carter's lives every once in a while, but yeah, literally. I mean, it seems like from like they're like, hey guys, you guys can go from crack, on whatever, and then you come to this building here, and once you walk right out of it, there's a another source to resolve the problem, and another source to resolve the problem, which is probably not the best thing, you know, even if it is medical cannabis. I feel like people that go to a rehab facility, they should, like, I don't know how they can do that, because, I mean, liquor's legal, man. Liquor's legal, and pot's about to be the same all over the United States. Cultivated, yeah. You know what we are, crisis? We're McDonald's. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. BK Lounge, Burger King, all that ground beef. Where it coming from? Hmm? You telling me we got that many cows? That many? Hmm? You know, I told my wife something, and she didn't like it, but I always thought, in theory, these fucking big ass machines that they stick you in when they burn you and turn you into ashes. I always thought that the machines looked awfully funny. I always thought that maybe, yeah, they're burning something in that machine, but what else is this machine doing? Why does it look like this? Why is it so futuristic and look crazy? I've always thought that they suck the skin off your bones. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then they just give you back the bone dust. Where'll that meat go? I don't know, but you know, we ain't gonna talk about it no more. Yeah, blind, that's how you can. We sure are just rats in an open cage. Sorry, looking at buying a pack and from Frog and naming it Hydro Toad. Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, I fucked up here once, Mystic, in Pennsylvania. I first got here and didn't know much about anything in the woods. And I think you know where this is going since you mentioned a frog. And I'm strolling through the woods. We're looking for mushrooms. And I see this frog. And I pick a frog up off the ground. Oh, pretty little frog, you know, having a great time. And all of a sudden, I set the frog down and we continued to walk. And it felt like my entire side of my arm right here and my shoulder and all the way down my chest went numb and tingly. And I had to drop down to a knee. It like made me drop to my knees. And I've never felt anything like that ever in my life. And I don't know what kind of toad it was or any of that, but I probably shouldn't have touched it. McDonald's is gross, not real food, right? I think the only thing there is good anymore is the tea, and even then, it's just too sweet, in my opinion. It's too sweet, and then they want to give you 99% ice and 1% tea. I said, interesting. Yeah, it was a scary situation. It really was, because I thought I was about to die. You know, I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't touch something that's maybe very venomous just to the touch, you know, something that could really fuck me up. And I've always heard that there's toads out there that people lick and hallucinate off of and all that good stuff, but yeah, I learned my lesson here in PA, never picking up a frog again. And I looked up if there's, you know, poisonous frogs, and I don't know if there is here in PA, but maybe you could do some research there for me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I could ask for a better live. It is now. Plan on doing another one in the morning, and I hope to possibly see you guys there. The only way, though, I don't end up going live, keep in mind, is if one of these great souls right here are doing a live. Catfish Terry, Carver family. Try to revolve my lives around them. And why is because we all kind of have the same crew. We all got people in the same thing, and just like to work together as a unit. So I love you guys. You guys get you some sleep. You have a great night. Thank you for enjoying the RayRay Outdoors late night show. And until next time, you guys. Good night, everybody.